Qatari billionaire Sheikh Jassim Thani has submitted a new and fifth bid to buy Manchester United. So we're going to get down to the full details about this guy. So welcome to Football Gossip. Just to get the daily news about Manchester United. So please do it to subscribe to the channel in order to see more updates about Manchester United. So we're about to go to the Qatari billionaire Sheikh Jassim Thani news. So the Qatari billionaire Sheikh Jassim, who is from Qatar, has finally dropped a new and improved bid, and the deadline is actually on Friday. That's the most serious thing and the interesting thing about this awesome bid in the process to buy Manchester United. The Qatari billionaire has actually said tomorrow is gonna be his deadline. That means on the 9th of June, which is actually on Friday, is his deadline. Like if the Glazers don't accept his bid on Friday, he's gonna pull out and withdraw from the takeover race, and Jim Ratcliffe would be the next owner of Manchester United. That's actually the interesting part. So tomorrow is on the 9th of June, and he's gonna withdraw if the Glazers doesn't pick him as the next owner, or doesn't pick their preferred bidder and pick the next owner of Manchester United. He wants to help Manchester United in the transfer window. The transfer window is actually open on June 14. Like Qatari billionaire Sheikh Jassim Thani wants to take Manchester United back to his former glory. He loves the club, he cherishes the club, he wants to be the next owner by possessing 100% of the club, the full stake of the club. He wants to be the main shareholder and the great Manchester United owner. He wants to help them. He wants to help Manchester United. So tomorrow is the deadline for the Qatari final bid to take over Manchester United. Based on agreement, it's actually a take it or leave it bid. The terms and conditions of the bid include 100% takeover of the club, £5 billion in one payment, remove all the debt, that is debt-free bid, invest in men's, women's and the youth team. It's gonna change Old Trafford, you want to renew Old Trafford and Carrington training ground. Is going for the regeneration of local areas. So the Qatari billionaire Sheikh Jassim Thani is still waiting for his decision, as I have already told the Glazers indirectly that it's gonna be on Friday is the deadline. Without them making any decision, is going to draw out from the takeover, and that's the sad thing and the most interesting thing about all the fans. Like all the fans are now sad about that. If the Qatari billionaire Sheikh Jassim Thani withdraws from the takeover, who's going to help them in the transfer window? Heritage is going to be left there, like going back, and he can even be sacked. Like we have shown ourselves a great coach, and he needs backing. Heritage needs backing in the transfer window opening June 14, and we're in June 8 right now. Tomorrow is the deadline. June 9, that would be on Friday. Qatari billionaire wants his decision. He wants to be the next owner of Manchester United. So tell me down in the comment section, guys, what do you think of this awesome video, guys? Qatari billionaire Sheikh Jassim Thani have dropped a take it or leave it bid. Like the Manchester United bid agreement, they take it or leave it bid. He wants to be the next owner of Manchester United. Glazers delaying the takeover and the decision, like that, delaying the takeover decision. Jim Ratcliffe is still there as the main rival of the Qatar billionaire Sheikh Jassim Thani. Jim Ratcliffe still wants to buy only 50% of Manchester United, and he said he's gonna sell the club after 3 years of being the owner of the club. Like he wants to still keep the Glazers as a remain stakeholders. Like Qatar billionaire wants 100%, Jim Ratcliffe just wants 50% of the club. The Glazers will hold the remaining percent. So the Glazers family, Jim Ratcliffe might still keep all 6 of them according to his bid, and according to multiple reports, like Jim Ratcliffe might still keep 6 of them. Qatari billionaire wants a decision by Friday. Won by Qatari billionaire, as he's going to help Manchester United in the transfer window if he becomes the next Manchester United owner. And the fun thing is that Jim Ratcliffe is still closing and the final stage of the takeover decision and the takeover race, according to multiple reports. The Daily Mail and most popular journalists are now reporting the same as Jim Ratcliffe is going to be the next owner of Man United because of his little stake, because of his minority stake is given to the Glazers. Sergio Maflet is now leading the race after the Qatar billionaire have dropped the first bid, second, third, fourth, and now a fifth bid of a record £6 billion. Like that was actually the estimated price made by the Glazers family. The Glazers won £6 billion from Manchester United. Is Man United worth £6 billion? Please drop it in the comment section, guys. The Glazers family, Joel and Ava Glazers, both of them won £6 billion for Manchester United. That's Manchester United actually worth £6 billion. Drop it in the comment section, guys. Sergio Maflet is in the final stage to be the next owner. As the conclusion is gonna be very close, gonna be soon. Sheikh Jassim Thani wants it on Friday. He's gonna pull out and withdraw his bid. Withdraw his £6 billion cash from the takeover on Friday. Sergio Maflet just dropped a bid worth £5 billion. That was actually much for me. Now, most sources don't expected that. Most fans don't expected Sergio Maflet to drop a bid of £5 billion, and he said he's gonna take only 50% of Manchester United. The Glazers are considering Sergio Maflet as their preferred bidder because of the minority stake. There will still be aiming for Manchester United and holding some minority stake in the club, be earning some money, some cash from Manchester United if British billionaire Sergio Maflet becomes the next owner. So these are different and tight decisions that the Glazers need to make, but all the United fans want the Glazers to make that decision as soon as possible because the transfer window is about to be open. Manchester United is still in need and still waiting, like they're still in the middle of getting the answer, getting the decision of their next owner. Is it gonna be Sergio Maflet, the British billionaire, or the Qatari billionaire Sheikh Jassim Thani? Nobody knows who's gonna be the next owner of Manchester United. So we're talking about Sheikh Jassim Thani new and world record £6 billion and fifth bid for the percentage of Manchester United. He just wants Manchester United. He loves the club. The Glazers still delaying the decision. The Glazers family who had been the owners of Manchester United from 2005. I can say that's almost 18 years right now. The Glazers have been the owners of Manchester United. The American businessman Joel and Ava Glazers, who own majorities of stake of Manchester United, still here to make that decision on who is gonna be the next owner of Manchester United. Qatari billionaire Sheikh Jassim Thani submitted a world record bid of £6 billion. That was actually the estimated price paid by the Glazers after submitting first, second, third, fourth, and fifth bid. This is a joke to the Glazers. The Glazers are making a fool out of them after submitting fifth bid. Like this is actually a marathon. That this guy, the tournament, like guys, the competition and the rivalry is a very strong one. Like Sergio Maflet against the Qatari billionaire Sheikh Jassim Thani, who are submitting the fifth bid. The transfer window is set to open June 14. We need players like Hamad from Napoli and also Rasmus Højlund. Manchester United coach Erik Ten Hag also needs a backup striker next season, like this awesome 20 years old from Atalanta. We need players like this. We also need Chelsea's Mason Mount, who Chelsea wants £70 million for this awesome young star, for this awesome young talent. Man United needs him to help their squad next season. Mason Mount is a great player. We need to get our owner right now to help us in the transfer window, and also want Neymar Jr., the awesome Brazilian player. He is still set to leave Paris Saint-Germain this summer according to multiple reports. So we need players like this. We also need awesome number one next season. David Gea is a shaky one, and there are most sources saying David Gea number one spot next season is at stake. So we need players, we need goalkeepers like Diego Costa. We have gotten ourselves a great manager, and we need backing this transfer window. So Sergio Maflet and against the Qatar billionaire Sheikh Jassim Thani, who has submitted a fifth and final bid and is expected to get his decision on Friday. So bye for later, bye guys.